Shaban Athuman, staff photographer Cowboys CEO Stephen Jones, left, shares a moment with defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence as Cowboys owner Jerry Jones gives remarks during a press conference at the Star in Frisco, Texas on Tuesday, April 9, 2019. Lawrence is the highest-paid player in the franchise history. Shaban Athuman, staff photographer, Frisco, DeMarcus Lawrence is rarely at a loss for words. But as he spoke about becoming the highest-paid player in Cowboys history, as he reflected on the workouts, games and injuries on the journey that led to a 5-year, $105 million deal, he found it difficult to sort through all of his emotions. "It's just humbling to be in this position and thank God for everything he has put me through," Lawrence said during Tuesday afternoon's news conference. "Going through the back surgeries and stuff, I thought my career was over. Before I even made a couple of sacks, I thought I would never see this day. I am blessed just to be here, let alone just taking it all in. It's a lot. No player in franchise history has averaged more than the $21 million that Lawrence does in this contract. The guarantee of $65 million through the first 3 years is also the highest." Executive Vice President Stephen Jones called the Pro Bowl defensive end a cornerstone player. Head coach Jason Garrett referred to him as one of the NFL's elite defensive linemen. "To me, there's so many examples of that throughout his career of being the kind of guy we want, a leader on our team, to represent the values of our team and be one of these guys," Garrett said. "He's not afraid of the dirty work and he makes difference making plays for us." Jerry Jones was unable to attend Tuesday's session at the Star. He was in Minneapolis as the league's management council met with representatives of the Players Association to discuss negotiations for a new collective bargaining agreement. He joined the proceedings by speakerphone. "There was never a doubt that we were going to have DeMarcus on this team," the owner declared. "Never. That doesn't mean there weren't some anxious or tense moments." When Lawrence and Stephen Jones spoke late last week, the Cowboys' executive vice president told the defensive end that while he wanted to be fair and pay him as much as he could, he needed to do it within the construct of paying the other top players on the roster. Lawrence replied that wasn't his concern. His concern and obligation was to make sure he's in top shape to go out on Sundays and help the Cowboys win. It was up to Jones to figure out how to make it work under the salary cap. That was his job. That is what he told me, Stephen Jones said, laughing. The two sides worked out a deal within 30 hours of that conversation. Lawrence not only wanted the respect that comes with a contract of this size, he wanted to be able to do with the Cowboys. "It was very important," Lawrence said. "That's one thing players don't like to see. People with less talent or, you know what I'm saying, less play-making skills, getting paid more than them. Like I said, it was truly a blessing to be able to get this deal done and to be a Cowboy for a long time." Lawrence willingly played on the franchise tag in 2018 but let it be known that wouldn't be the case if the club kept the tag, $20.5 million, on him for another year rather than working out a long-term deal. Running back Le'Veon Bell refused to play for Pittsburgh last season after receiving the tag for a second consecutive year before forcing his way out of town. "We ain't got to worry about that," said Lawrence, who would have reported before the Cowboys' first game if the tag was still in place. "It ain't going to be no Le'Veon situation. I'm not skipping $20 mil for nobody." Lawrence was set to celebrate the new contract with family and friends on Tuesday night. On Wednesday he's scheduled to undergo surgery for a torn left labrum, a procedure that will likely land him on the physically unable to perform PUP list to open camp as he works his way back to hopefully be ready for the season opener. "I will definitely be ready for the start of the season," Lawrence declared. "I am not worried about that. It's about getting it done and over with. There will be plenty of days and weeks ahead to work his way back from surgery." The day was about celebrating what he had accomplished and what lies ahead. "The contract is a big accomplishment, but my goal is still to have a gold jacket," Lawrence said of his Hall of Fame aspirations. "That's what I'm hitting on. I'm so honored just to be a Cowboy and to be able to do it here. I've got a lot of work to keep doing. I've just got to keep building on my resume. You never know, they might give me a third contract or something."